when you realize how many people actually quit their jobs, it kind of makes you think like, well, I'm not going to speak for everyone, but it puts some things into, it puts some things into perspective. I'm not going to say that these individuals are like the strongest individuals in our society, right? But I'm gonna say one thing. Okay, I don't want to say multiple things. I'm gonna say this: they got balls, not balls, balls for being able to quit. Can the rest of us really say that? I mean, of course we can. We get up to go to work and all the kind of stuff and do what we gotta do. We do that being naive, but to quit, to walk away, not quit your dreams, mind you, but like, quit a place that's causing you a lot of mental stress, a lot of disorientation, a little bit of mental psychosis, huh? But the ability to walk away from something that is causing you pain and you not being the facilitator of said pain. Basically, you abusing yourself by staying. Now, I've been thinking about this for about a good week and I'm like, I wake up, I do the things I have to do, I work, I adult. I do those things, right? I do those things. And hold that thought. Sorry about that. I had to get Chipotle. Now what's about again? All right, the job, right? I do these things. I get into the zone of going to work, putting myself mentally in the space in which I need to be in order for me to get these things done. Do I want to do them? Personally, no. I would rather, do other things, right? While we have time on this planet. We have good time and we only have so much time to actually do things we want to do. And I do find that it is very interesting that people who actually do quit their jobs and, can really thrive and survive, being able to do what they like and enjoy, and people being influencers and all that kind of stuff. I don't mind people being influencers. I really don't. But I do like the fact that people can actually have the strength to be able to break free from something without any type of certainty. Is it scary? Yeah. Yeah, that's scary. Because like you really got to step out on faith. And that's saying something. Do we really step out on faith when we put our hopes and our dreams into someone else's work? You know what I mean? Like, it can be phrased so much more better. It can be worded so much more better. But we put our time and our lives and our energy into other things that do not benefit us in the long run. We're always working or doing something for someone else, living our lives for someone else. And for someone to be able to break free from that and I don't want to say it's escapism, because like there's escapism and there's quitting. I mean, like technically they can both be like, very much, it's a merger, but to think of it on a scale of like you quit in order for you to be able to find something more, to be able to gain something better. We'll go with that right there. I find that to be the better than just escapism, quitting because like, oh, I can't take this. I don't think it's really ever that, but I do believe that, burnout is a real thing and people do what they must do in order for them to survive. And that is all we're doing is surviving, Imagine me getting too far into this right here. I want to depress you or depress myself. Like, I'm not gonna get depressed. It's facts. But I do find it interesting that people do have the strength to be able to leave toxic situations and be able to come out of it unscathed. Because whether we like it or not, the world that we do live in is quite abusive. The systems that are in place, the things that are in place in order for us to be able to survive, that's pretty much it. It's just survival. It's not thriving. You don't thrive because you are meant to be a resource. Human resources, in fact. To be able to break free from that, I do find that very interesting. I do find it refreshing. I do find it to be very powerful. Leaving a toxic relationship, leaving a situation that you're not comfortable with. Not saying being uncomfortable is a bad thing, because for you to be uncomfortable, you grow. You definitely grow. But if it's causing you like stress and duress, hot flashes, diarrhea, Pepto-Bismol, please get it. And I do believe that is powerful to be able to say enough is enough. And that right there is pretty powerful. Maybe I'll get them one day. Maybe I will. Because like I have to be able to do them really good things, do them important things, and make boss moves, as everyone should. But again, it will come with time. In time? Don't quote me. It will be what it is. And yeah. Have you ever quit your job? Have you ever quit a job? Have you ever quit a toxic situation? How'd you grow from it? Did you grow from it? How'd you feel afterwards? These are the important questions that I want to know, because I do think that it is important for us to be able to recognize toxic situations and be able to leave them effective immediately with little to no repercussions. So yeah, that's just my 2 cents, how I feel about that. I got Chipotle and a new talking point today. So yeah, anyway, that's all I want to talk about today. Hopefully you aren't in any toxic situations or in situations that requires you to be able to lead and be drastically affected. Hopefully you don't have anyone really depending on you. Otherwise, you know, think carefully, think methodically, think for them, you know, and keep everyone that will be affected by this decision and transition in mind whenever you do. I didn't say another word. Anywho, I need to get back to, actually, I need to get back to exercise. Yeah, I need to hit the elliptical right now. I'm gonna go into the next room. Anyway, I'll talk to you later, okay? Hopefully you can quit whatever is bothering you, but of course, grow. It's important to grow. Indeed. Grow yourself, grow your stacks, grow your personality, all that fun stuff. Anyway, I've taken up enough of your time, okay? Anyway, I'm gonna get back your face. I'll talk to you later, okay? All right, later.
All of your love, I can't fake it. When I'm with you, my legs go weak. Can you hear it? I think my heart just skipped a beat.